Well, bugger me, we're here.
Yay, technology.
Yes. Blimey, did that take heaps? And tonight, when I did go to get ready, I had, you know how sometimes we do need to close out of everything, do a restart so that it refreshes, like clear the cache and all that sort of stuff. That's what I did, but I did it half an hour before it was that we were due to go live, and it still fruited up. It just wouldn't load. When I went to do the restart part wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So we're here, and hopefully it's gone out to everyone. It's not.
There we go.
There's the comments starting now. Cool, Becky's.
Beautiful.
Oh, blimeys.
That is a little late.
Yeah, it was an effort and a half, though.
You love technology, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I love technology. I love doing this,
especially when it works.
And if I got my profile, what locations did I have? We're sending out to Rosboundy business page, like the Facebook page, mytimetv.live Facebook page. My Rosboundy profile. I've got that in the mix, which I probably wouldn't normally have. And Leanne Winston Psychic Medium business page and my YouTube channel. So we've got a few there. Good evening, everyone. And I'm just going to quickly run through the names without stopping to say hello to everyone. Okay, so here we have Anne Heather. Hello, Emily. Linda, because there's a few here that haven't been for a while, well, that I've noticed. Okay, and this is a name, lovely, wonderful Maggie.
Hey,
Hi,
Maggie.
how are you? I haven't seen you for so long. And we've got, the readings that we'll get to eventually. And here's the names of those that are saying the hellos.
Hey, Sarah.
And hi, Mum. A bit like.
Hey, Mum, yes. I figured that was you messaging me saying, where are you?
Yeah, I had Sarah do the same.
I was busy. I love it. It's nice to know that we're missed when we're not on time.
Especially when you miss that time bracket where it's scheduled. We've got to be 10 minutes within that time frame. So once you go over that, it deletes the posts. So missed that. There you go. Sarah, I think you'd already said a hello, hadn't you? Yeah. So I'm trying to do it where I'm just getting the hellos.
Hey, Diane.
And Shauna.
Hey, Shauna.
And we've got, I don't think this is the hello as well as asking for a card, but hi, Nat. I was just like watching it.
I had that thought for a moment too.
I wasn't tonight, and I could easily have done that. There's Joe.
Hey,
Hi.
And hey, Keza.
And Keza's saying hi to Mum. Oh, have our comments stopped because we normally have them keep rolling.
Yeah, it seems like it has. This is technology for you.
There you go. So, what have you been up to today?
There we go. They're moving now.
Again?
What have I been up to today? I've had some amazing clients, and the messages that have come through this week have just been huge. So many people going through so much with this universal energy shifts, the new moon at the full moon, excuse me, Spirit's playing with my nose. Full moon tonight. I've had a couple of students finish up on their beginners level online classes. So when they finish up, I have around a 20-minute conversation, half an hour conversation with them about what they've learned and give them some advice on how to, strengthen, where to look next and stuff like that. So I just love watching the students evolving. It's been great. So it's been quite a rewarding week in that side of it.
Yeah. It was a funny thing because as I was just finishing off, before I went to go get something to eat for tea, and I was whizzing past a few things on Facebook because I'm not on it all day, every day. I caught Marianne till she was doing something that was live, and I caught you just on now. I think it was your recording, the one that you did around your
yes, yesterday.
It was a little short one, so I watched that recording and a few other things. So I caught a few of it. It's likely to see that that it is that that growth that we can see in people
Yeah.
as we're helping them along that pathway as well.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like a little kid in a playground going, "Hey, you know,
Yeah.
you can see them evolving. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just something with it. It
Yeah.
really does it for
And
me.
it's a funny thing too, because today I was in a space and place that I didn't. No, I haven't been at. Drive past it all the time, and didn't even realise the potential in there of a nice place to eat and have a meal, and etc. But also that there's a ghost in there. So it's
Oh,
something I
sounds
might
like a
be
place to
investigating
be.
a bit later. It was the highlight for my week, really.
Yeah,
I
I
thought,
love it.
hey, I've had a fun day. I actually have had
Yeah.
a fun day. So doing all that sort of just beingness
Yeah.
and being in places, doing things that are fun.
Yeah.
And yes, here we go. Where are we up to? We were here to Kim Jones. Yeah. Leanne,
Yeah.
I hope we're
Hey,
both
honey.
well. Because then I saw, was Lou was suggesting we call her Lou instead of trying to pronounce that name, her name.
Hey, Lou.
Loshka, I presume, something like that, but don't know.
Yeah. I wasn't even going
Please
to give it a go.
um, I'm happy to give it a go, but I probably mashed it. And
Yeah.
yes, the reminder
He's
from
Chad.
Shaz. Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
the full moon that has gone past its fullness now. I think it was 5:47. That was one of the things that Marianne had mentioned, was the full
Yeah.
moon reading and what time it was.
Yeah.
So we've got Reagan saying hello.
Reagan.
And Robin's asking about your top.
Oh, my top off my shoulder. I like to show a bit of
Nice, isn't
shoulder.
it? Yeah.
Where did I get it from? Good question. I actually bought it off of a lady that likes to buy a lot of stuff online and doesn't wear stuff. So I picked it up pretty cheap through her.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, well, that's the
Yeah.
way to do
So
it, though.
she does a lot of online shopping, gets it, doesn't like it, or it's not the right size for her. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it passes it
I
on.
think they ended up to being like $10 tops or something in the end. And
Yeah.
I think I bought about 5.
Yeah. No,
So
that's cool.
yeah.
I mean, I like to see that sort of
Gigi.
handing to appropriate places myself as well. Yes. Hi,
Yeah.
Deirdre. Yeah, finally catching us. Well, we finally caught up with everybody catching us too, because it was an interesting start.
It was.
Rebecca, oh,
It
that's a lovely photo. Like that.
is.
And Keza, this morning Keza mentioned that she had 36 beds
Wow.
to do. So it's 2 days, which I'm assuming the accommodation's 18, I think,
Yep.
max build.
Wow.
So it
That's a
is
lot.
showing up an increase.
We do need to get over there.
Good to see. Yeah, it is. Well, we
Yeah.
will soon.
We will. Yes.
I'm sure, because aren't borders open now?
They
Just trying
are.
to fit the time in
They
and
are.
dates or whatever. Kerry Ann saying hello
Hey,
and
honey.
would love a couple of cards. Where else? They've slowed down again. Okay. Well, I
Hey.
thought you weren't coming on tonight. Happy to see you. Well,
So
I almost thought I wasn't going to be either.
I was looking at the time going, it's getting close to that point. I love the fact
Yeah.
you were missing us, Kay.
Yes. And the fact is that I had tried, I'd sent you the connection from the iPad too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's when the
mobile
big
app.
one, the iMac, started to kick in, and it did load up for me, because it's much easier to handle from the computer, the main one.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful it did. So hi, Terry.
Terry.
And Kez is running. Yeah, she can't wait. We
will
can
get
cross
there.
those borders.
That's it.
Yeah. So it's
Anytime.
in the stuff. Oh, there. Yeah.
Just as
Yeah.
way.
In as far as with the fun that I had today, and with some of the interaction with people that occurred, it really is a good reminder, though. You mentioned, as far as your students go, that they do move through the progress and the process and the progress, and really do start to blossom and grow.
Oh, definitely.
And with some of that chat that I had today, it really is that confirmation that we do need to be sitting in our trust of our own energies and the connections that we have with spirit
Yeah.
all the time. You know, that gut feeling, that intuition, that moving in that flow, and just allowing in some respects. But we do need to have that awareness of, knowing what's happening to a degree, knowing. What's the
The
word for it now? It's gone straight out of me. Jolly head.
the knowing without knowing.
Yeah, well, it's partly that knowing without knowing, but
Yeah.
I think it's in that
Intuition.
process of actually understanding, look, this is a sign to be followed and used as part of that process instead of just
It's part of
moving
the
through
process.
on autopilot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think is what I
that's
was
it.
trying to say, and it really brought that home to me today. Just move in your flow. Follow what
Yeah.
you feel is that direction from
Oh,
spirit.
and it's huge. And the
Mm.
way the energy is going this year, so many souls are evolving and waking up to their
Mm.
intuition. We've all got it. We
Mm.
just need to fine tune it, move the blocks and whatever else that's been there over time. And
Really.
some people I'm finding are going from, totally switched off to
Mm.
full on. So it's really in heightened. So the anxiety, the depression goes through the roof because they're not understanding what's going on with that connection with spirit or how to control it. So we're going to see a lot more of this happening moving forward.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you are somebody that's intuitive, you've got anxiety, you know that you sense things, please, whether it's with Roz or I or somebody, do something with it, because the more you ignore it, the more out of control it gets, the harder
And
it is.
yeah, and being able to be guided in recognizing it. And it's not so much to control it, but it's having those guideposts and pointers as you move
Yeah,
along the path, that you're not hurrying things too fast as well, because sometimes in our excitement and that adrenaline rush, we can actually miss part of the process if we're too jump in feet first without looking in
yeah,
a way.
for
You know
sure.
what I mean? You know what I mean.
Yeah,
But it is,
it's a
sometimes hold
process.
yourself back so that you are fully understanding it.
Yeah.
I've held Wendy's message there because, as well as the hi, it is
Aw.
that, hey, Wendy, we were late coming on. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. As far as it goes, her friend's had a baby on Wednesday and he's got transient tachypnea.
Is that with the heart?
It would be, yeah. So
Yeah.
I would say, can you please tell me if he's going to be okay? I would say tachy is, I'm trying to think, brachy is slow, so it's really fast.
Fast. Okay.
Is what that would be. Yeah,
Okay. So I think we need to touch on this one before we move on to the
that's why I
rest.
held it there. Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel the answer to that is yes, honey, but it's going to be a bit of a process. So to me, it's going to take some tests. It's going to trial different things, type of thing. So I feel he's a very strong soul. So he's a fighter. So I do feel things are going to be okay, but it's the timing it's going to take for things to become more balanced is the reference I get. And sending your friend lots of love and healing as well.
Yeah. And I think too, if you remember, I mean, as in the process of birth itself can be very traumatic for babies as well as it for mothers, obviously. Transient is transient, as in it's going to pass through, like it's temporary. So
Yeah.
even just the labelling of what they've called it is pretty much a bit of an indicator. It will pass. He will come back to a normal what you'd expect at what timeline markers that are coming up for him as a baby. So
Yeah.
I do feel that he's certainly going to be okay. Okay.
Mm.
Hey, okie dokie. Oh, here we go. I started talking about ghosts, didn't I? And Keza says, that's what it was. And it's what I said to the people I was talking with today. Look, nearly every place you go to, sure as heck, you're probably going to encounter some form of ghost, even if you're not aware of it.
Yeah.
And it's not ghost, it's just spirit essence and that sort of thing. It's just that
Synchronicity.
some are stronger than others, aren't they?
And at the moment, I'm seeing a lot more of my peripheral visions. I could be sitting here working on the computer. Yesterday, I had a cat in spirit running around in the passageway, and I keep feeling like a gentleman keeps walking past, and I just catch it out the corner of my eye. So that energy seems to be quite in heightened lately as well.
Yes. Now, I'm not sure. Did we say something that Kay would comment on the anxiety and depression?
Yeah, so I mentioned about what people are noticing with their intuition hitting hard and fast at the moment. So, yeah.
You can tell what sort of memory span I've got. Nothing at all to do with the lovely silver hair. Not like your gold ones.
Actually, there's probably a few silvers coming through about now.
And the breathing does. I presume that the breathing helps pass the anxiety. So good point.
Perfect.
It's actually a good point. And Reagan has actually mentioned that both herself and a younger child go through a lot in their house after they've had a few people pass away. And it's just allowing the flow of the energies as they do move either out of your presence or just linger long enough to let you know they're okay. And then they'll move or cross over, or whatever the term is that's used for that process. It's labelled different things in different countries.
Even to the light, crossing over.
It's all different. It just means that we're not needing to be present here in our spiritual sense when that happens. The work has been done. And when you were saying can be hard, I'm not sure if that would be that was the term that was in that we help with, and we've got Jo and them asking for the cards and the rest. Yes, we'll get to those shortly, because I have got mine sitting here waiting and ready. It's just my tech didn't work tonight. And here's another hello. There's Lisa saying,
"Hey, Lisa,
okie dokie."
Hey, honey.
And what we've got, what do you both feel about the property investment? What's that for?
I get it. It's positive, honey.
Property investment. Well, it's
not looking into one.
Yeah, if they're looking at, I think at any point in time when it feels that that's what you're searching for, is looking for property, now is the time to be investing. Leave it later and you'll have what happened again, that rise because of the demand and all the rest. It's what time is there?
Yeah. And we're in a massive heightened period at the moment. So this is a good time manifestation-wise. So
yes. Always seeing something in peripheral, which is what I mentioned when I was asked, do you see his spirit? And I said, well, I don't usually see them directly, but peripheral vision, and you see the flitters. So eyes open.
And I find for me, they like to make themselves felt. It's probably a good way before being seen.
Yes. Yeah, and Deirdre's just asked here, I just saw that, I want to get your cards, Leanne, that you made with Deb, and also thinking about doing a course, using them.
Oh, beautiful. Excellent. We've got a course coming up on the 3rd of April, a day course, honey, at Clapham.
There we are. Oh, that'd be cool. That's the label.
And if you are interested in doing that course, hun, the event page is in Inner Soul's Facebook page, and you can just purchase cards on the day if you want to. innersoulguidance.com.au.
You knew what I was typing.
I had the keys.
And I was looking back at it and thinking, how the hell do you spell that?
Usually you just go, and it's done.
Yeah. So here we go. Well, I have actually got it in the lifestyles there somewhere. So I'm going to go back and try and find the first one who got in first, to ask if they'd like a card. And it was Emily way back there.
Can I just say welcome to Rebecca? I just seen your comment, hun, come up on the bottom of the screen, first time watcher. So
yeah, where's that?
Under where you just typed in the soul guidance.
There we go. Never watched before. And not sure how this works. I think you meant a not, but that's fine. I do proofreading.
I tell you what,
I'm not being picky.
I don't have my phone here, but I sent my husband a message going, "Can you get this, this, and this from Woolworths?" And I need 4. I put pieces of bacon.
Yeah.
No, at least 4 pieces of bacon, and he just turned my message totally around. He's like, "I have no idea what you meant, but I knew
So what
bacon, so
was
I
it?
got something bacon related."
So what was it that you typed? You have no
I
idea or
put
recall
pieces.
now.
Yeah, I
What
put
was
pieces.
pieces? Oh, instead
Yeah.
of rashes.
Yeah, I can't
Yes.
remember what it wasn't even related to a lot along the lines of type of thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was
It must be
hilarious.
those long, pretty nails you've got.
Well, it looked right when I typed it, the same as today
I
when
mean,
I sent
I
out
have
Calendly links.
short, fat fingers, short, fat fingernails.
Mine are getting longer.
uh, I
uh,
just
I
can't be
love
bothered
it.
looking after fingernails as well as hair.
That's that
Look after
that's
my
me
hair.
time. I get to go and sit and get spoiled.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
it. So, honey, for you, Emily, I have the sunflower card, and it's very much about enriching your life with joy, happiness, and longevity. So, look at what makes you happy at the moment. Look at what makes the soul sing and sit in that energy. Okay, time to have fun.
yeah. And a lot of what you need to do towards that endeavor, that end, is actually breathe. It's releasing what doesn't serve you anymore, so that you can have that clear flow of energy through. And really, the exhales just blow out all that you don't need, and put that intention into it each breath that you take, actually. So
Yeah.
it's finding your inner energy in balance. So that is
And
for you.
can I add, tonight's a perfect night to do it with this full moon, even though we've passed that sort of fullness side of it. It is very much about shutting old doors and letting go of what no longer serves a purpose.
I think there's a bit of a 24-hour before a full moon, 24-hour after a full moon that's its
Yeah.
peak energy. It starts to wane a bit both
I'm
sides.
gonna once we finish here, I'm out there under it for a little while.
I reckon I will be too.
Yeah, do some reflection. Love a card. On the
I'm just sitting
bolt.
on the pile, picking off the pile now. I've shuffled them,
Yeah.
and this is the order they come
Perfect.
in as they come.
So, honey, I've got the boat. It's time for change. It's time for chance encounters, new journeys, and exploration. So, look at what's changing. Allow it to move through as it needs to. Go with the flow. Let that wind blow in your sails, and like your sails, and let it take you where you need to be. Don't fight it.
And it is that flow. Boats are water vessels most of the time, but what we have with the heart is offer love, feel love, be motivated by love, but also love really is that emotional. The heart is really that emotional center as well, and the feelings. Put your full strength into that and acknowledge any feelings and that you're having as you're moving along in your day as well.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have the full extreme of emotions. Okay, extreme was an E word.
I love it.
And Sarah, now I know Sarah had something further down, didn't she?
Yeah, it was about the property,
That was
investment property.
yes, so that
Yeah,
might be
spoke
it, is
about
it?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. And we can go down to Nat. She was next on the list
Nat.
because I'm methodical and do it this way.
I love it. So, honey, you've got the feather, and it's very much about that connection with the spiritual realm at the moment. So, go back within your intuition and trust what's coming through. Ask for those guided words, but also know that you're not alone. Your loved ones on the other side are there to help. Okay.
And the rings really does confirm that, because it is that commitment together with spirit, with those who are past influence and connections, especially when it's family connected, because there is that DNA connection and the gene memories and all the rest. It brings it all, excuse me, it brings it all together in that commitment to who you are as much as to who they are as well. So follow through with that, and just like it is being you, because you are created as that unique, independent individual too. Okay, I nearly ran out of breath with that one. Now, where's the next one? Yeah, there's your top, catching on the Friday nights. Oh, lots of lovely comments that I've already put up, isn't there? There we go. Kerry Ann. You're wondering if you could have, I did mention that you wanted the couple of cards. Well, you do. You get one from each of us. Or if you can tell me if I'm going to move house this year, it might show up in the cards.
I get yes to the move, but you've got the third eye, honey. And it's very much, I've done this a couple of times today, very much about trusting your intuition and acknowledging the guided words that come from within, the knowing without knowing. So, honey, you are asking questions. Trust what's coming through.
And as that trust, we've got the confirmation of it in the symbols and signs that you're going to be receiving. I can't read that from there. Hang on. Ask the desired questions, open your heart and receive the signs from above. Oh, I got it right. Anyway, trust the signs. They are confirming what you already know, okay? And move with it. Just to look at it doesn't mean a thing unless you actually move into action through that process as well. There we go. Terry. If I miss anyone, my apologies in advance, but I probably won't be going back to it. Just because I do try to get everyone as I'm going down.
Yeah. Now, honey, for you, I've got the trust card has come up, and it's trust it will all work out. Know the sun rises in the morning and the moon sets at night. So that cycle will keep going.
And have a look what's sitting next to it. A moon.
And I had to laugh. I had to laugh because I'm shuffling and pulled a card for the next person, and you're saying trust, and it was the trust card.
Yeah. I think the synchronicities of what presents is really, well, it's just unique. How else can you not do anything but trust? Yeah. And with this one, the new moon brings new cycles and energy. Prepare for new beginnings. Well, we're on a full moon, so we've got the other side of that cycle of the moon, because new moon's when it's just starting in that sliver, and full moon, of course, is the fullness of what we can expect from moon energy.
So with what I understand with the full moon, over the next 2 weeks until we come around to the new moon roughly, it is about nurturing us, sort of thing, taking care of us, our needs.
Yep. And clearing, cleansing out stuff that you don't need as well, as far as, because it's on the wane already. It's just we won't feel that full energy until it's halfway there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, honey, I've pulled the crown for you, and it's very much about drawing on the inner power. A chance of luck comes your way. Be ready to reap the rewards.
Okay. And judgment. Now, with pairing that with the crown, you don't need to know the paths of others and that others have walked. Watch your motives, no judgment required. What I'm actually feeling with that pairing of the crown with this is that the royalty in those days where they had the monopoly, as in a monarchy is a mono and, single rule type thing. But what they had was that level of judgment that they could be the life and death of you as the person if you were being passed judgment on in those days. What I'm feeling with that is to, like it suggests, not to pass judgment and the rest. Just be wise in how you're seeing and perceiving what's happening around you, that you are not judging, and have that little bit of level that is wiser than just feeling like you've got the right to because you're wearing a crown. I don't know why it means like that for you, but that's what I was sensing as I saw them paired. Okay.
Perfect.
It obviously has to mean something for her. There we go. We're on Emma next. We didn't do one for Emma yet, did we?
No, we haven't. So, honey, the card I've pulled for you is the Lock and Key, and it's about releasing what no longer serves a purpose. Unlock your inner power and strength.
And here's another one on release. Let go. Release the past, the universe, and allow the inner peace to replace it. Wow. That's an important confirmation. You need to let some stuff go. Let your shit go.
And I love that. Let your shit go. I said that to one of my clients today, and I'm like, oh, it sounds a bit harsh, but that's what Spirit's saying.
Yeah.
I
Yes. Now, there we go. Joe's the next one. I'm pretty sure. There we go.
Okay, yeah. So, honey, the card I have pulled for you, honey, have you got hay fever? Oh God! All of a sudden, I've got like hay fever sort of feeling of symptoms,
Mm.
and I don't get hay fever. The card is the turtle card for you, and it's about embracing perception and persistence will keep you steady on your path. Find a slower and steadier way to do things. Okay, so don't rush into what you're doing. Take your time and allow it to flow as it needs to.
And part of that is going to be getting in touch with your true self, enjoying enjoy your moment. Oh, it's more than just one moment. You've got a few coming forward, and
Yeah,
it
I
will
reckon.
rise your energy. So move with
Oh,
that. Okay.
thanks, Joe. You can have that back. I just wanted to sneeze something chronic, the pressure and the hay fever feeling. Oh my God.
She's been but she spelt it snoozing all day. Sneezing, yes, corrected. There
I
you
wish I
go.
was sneezing. No, I had some lovely clients today.
I so felt like having a nanonat myself, but I didn't.
I
I
think my
got
husband
into
laid
some
down for
other
about 10
stuff.
minutes. So, Keza, honey, you've got the footsteps and its actions and consequences. Be careful of the imprint that you are leaving behind. So, make sure you're clear on that imprint that you need to leave behind, that you want to leave behind.
And
Okay.
that you're wanting to actually have forward, you're needing to sow now. So it does mean a little bit of work for you. And as in, you've got the wheat card, it's time to plant those seeds. Part of that process is preparing the ground first to have an improved, better chances for the seeds to germinate and all that sort of stuff. So get active on that and grow your stuff.
Does red wine help, Joe? Does it?
Red wine? Oh, where?
I have
Where?
been drinking red wine. I've got my green tea, not that there's much left of it.
Well, the thing is, I was almost going to pour myself one, and then I saw the juice that I had actually done for my tea, which I had half of, and I thought, well, I could actually sit that here, but I didn't feel like drinking the rest of it because it's beetroot juice. It would have looked like a very rich red wine, really rich.
Yeah.
With a lot of bits and fibres in it.
I love it. Hey, Ashley. You can see her message down the bottom just saying, hey, beautiful souls.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find I saw that.
You remember Ashley? She came on a ghost tour with us to Strath.
Yeah, the one at it's not Glenside, it's Glenbar.
Glenbar.
Yeah, I knew it sounded similar. I'm trying to find where I left the who have I got up? Diane. I'm trying to find where I am again. Oh.
So while you're doing that, I'll pull the first card. Hey, honey, the rings card is very much about the uniting, the coming together, the commitment. Now, it's not necessarily in relationships, but it's promises and protection. Okay.
And look at that. It also brings forward more towards your spiritual awakening, the higher vibrations. They are rising from within. So your spiritual path is calling you. You've got to follow it. Take those steps is what it's telling you today. Yeah. So, that's right. There was Sarah's about the property investment.
Yeah.
And next we've got Kim. Hey. Sister, did you open your heart this week? Okay.
I was waiting for it to start. I thought it had started because I seen Kay's reply. It was long.
Has it? I'll wait in anticipation.
Oh, it's only a couple
to
now.
I'm sure it is. I think they're very quick to interact. And
yeah, they are. I love it. So,
you.
honey, I've got the feathers for you, and it is very much about connecting to that spiritual realm. Know that you're not alone, that there are loved ones around you, and the messages are coming through. So just trust in what you sense, what you feel, think, see, you hear, basically.
Mm. And I think the dove is definitely confirming that. Feathers from a dove. I wonder which bird they're going to be showing up from. So make a peace offering, absorb the silence and inner peace. So take that guidance within in silence and find your Zen place to really get in touch with it. Okay. And just remember, in case it's raining where you are or something like that, that it was a flood. It was that Noah's flood for 40 days and 40 nights. Don't know why that just popped into my head, but it did. I think because the dove was the indicator it was over. So there you go. Deidre. So, that's right. She wants to do that course. Now, had she asked somewhere else for a card? So we'll do one.
No, but Deidre's not very good at asking, so let's do it for her in that way. You've got the dog, honey, and it's very much about you deserve friendships, loyalty, and support. Feel the unconditional love that is surrounding you. Okay, so surround yourself with like-minded people.
Yes, and you're allowed to put on your crown. It's telling you. So draw on that inner power, change the luck that comes your way, and reap the rewards. You can wear a crown. Yay. Whoops, hang on. Oh, yeah, that was just Kim commenting on that tracker thingy. Yeah, the baby. Yeah. Thank you, Deidre. And Rebecca there. Just trying to.
I'm laughing at Deidre. She says, "Hey, you know me well, Leanne." I do.
Yeah.
In a few years.
Yeah. Oh, there's some wonderful messages there, isn't there, of support for that baby. It's lovely to read those, so thank you. Thank you for that. Now, did we do one for Diana?
No, I don't think we did.
So in spirit for her tonight.
Yep. So, honey, the card that I've pulled for you is the snake card, and the snake sheds its skin. It's new transformations, new things coming. Just allow yourself to follow that flow as well. Okay?
And I think the message that you're getting too from Mark is that you are on the right path. Believe in yourself. So destiny does await you. I think it really is a message to trust in that self.
Yeah.
Trust, trust, trust. It's a big message from tonight, I think.
Definitely.
Now, those lovely messages, I'm really liking to see that. Wonderful.
And that's one thing, Ros, that really touches my heart with like my show, your show, the way people support each other and come together as well like that. So
I think it certainly is so heart-centered and family.
That's it. And that's what we can ask for.
Yeah, it's that extension of knowing that we are all individuals, but we are a oneness, as far as it really is just community and sharing.
Such gratitude for it all.
Yeah. So great. Oh, are you pixelated your head? You just went fuzzy.
No.
Did I? I'm just hoping it's not about to crash on me just because stupid computers. But they're wonderful technology.
She probably wasn't saying that before.
You just missed yourself. Oh, sorry.
Honey, I've pulled the judgment card for you. Now, there is no judgment, okay? So this can go internally and externally. So you just don't know the pathway others have walked, so there is no judgment. But don't judge yourself at the same time, because a lot of us are very good at putting that judgment, that pressure on ourselves.
And so true. And a lot of the times that is actually where our emotions will take us off track, because emotions are a little bit tricky sometimes. Just acknowledge your feelings, and while being present in the moment, it is okay to have emotions around what we're going through. Emotions and feelings are just slightly different aspects of being human. Experience it, be present in it, and then let it be the history that it deserves to be and move forward. And Hayley's commenting that these cards are beautiful, aren't they? Just
yeah, honey.
Good job.
We did. I am so proud of them. So and so is Deb. I know that. So we're looking forward to actually running the day workshop on how to use them. So, yeah, beautiful. So the Scorpio, honey, is very much your words can sting. Watch your tongue and choose your words closely. Now, I actually feel these are inner words for you. So I don't know if you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, you're questioning yourself lately. Look at what's coming up and let it go.
Yes.
Flick it away with that tail.
Yeah, and that too will actually lead on to a new path. It's new spiritual beginnings, new birth of whatever is in front of you. You probably will get some unexpected news, but be open to that is coming in to your life and really enjoy it. Go with the flight of the. Yeah, I'm just seeing that freedom of flight. Using the wings, like the stork comes in with that energy, you're going to be able to fly out with it
Take
fourfold.
flight, spread your wings.
Yeah, so enjoy that, Pauline. And Keza, I sent you some. Where?
No.
I haven't seen them yet. Oh, I just got a spider. I've got a spider crossing the floor. Hang on.
That's one thing you don't want to notice. I've got one up in the corner, and I noticed the spider web up here. So it's been...
What the hell?
Get it, Roz! Get it! Roz one.
I did. I don't like jumping spiders with little white dots. Those I'll kill.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It was so loud.
Okay, let's move.
Okay.
Let's move on. I'm taking my breath. There we go. And here's Tracy, who would like to have a card, please.
Looking forward to seeing you next weekend in Redmark. To say Medmark.
Yeah, that's only next weekend.
I know, it's
tomorrow.
Crazy. It's coming around so quickly. So
I must double check our confirmation of our accommodation too.
Something come through yesterday, but I didn't read it.
Oh, did it? Oh, well, I haven't either.
I've seen it. Something about pack your bags. I'm like, I've still got time. So, TG's comment, Roz, that's so funny. I love it. The palette, honey, be creative. Allow that energy to flow through at the moment and learn something new. Okay?
Yep. Follow that pathway. And it's not always easy, but believe in your journey. And one of the first things that I loved doing when I learned how to do watercolours too, as far as being creative and etc., was doing pathways in the middle of hills.
Love it.
Quick and easy landscape. Do a path in the middle of a hill.
There's a couple of, I can't help myself, Mum, says the vacuum cleaner. Is that what scares you the most, Mum? Or the spider?
This one.
I know what she means with that down further.
And I like the little spider emojis. I'm going to have to wait for that one to rise up.
I love it. And then Kim says, gosh, ducked off to get a drink and came back to Roz breathing heavy.
There's the spiders. What was that? Oh, I definitely need a glass of red wine. I've got the bottle in the fridge. I will be having one later.
I'm not seeing spiders. Where are you finding spiders?
Gosh, I ducked off. That's the one from Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that sort of excitement, the breathing heavy, I tell you, Kim.
Images.
Just the one from your mum. Oh, see, it flips through because it's just that wrong length. The little emojis that are the spiders are sitting underneath. We've got to wait for it to go up.
Okay. Mum, how are you getting so clever? There we are. How are you getting so clever? I haven't taught you that. You might need to teach me.
I'm being told off. You don't put red wine in the fridge. Well, you do if you've opened it 2 days ago. I don't finish the bottle. So I do put red wine in the fridge. I don't mind it cold. It's all right.
My brother-in-law offered me a red wine the other day. I said, yeah, if it's fruity. And he looked at me and says, there are no real fruity red wines.
Oh, look, there are. Yeah, look, I've had a mix because I'm getting them by the crate.
That sounds good.
Naked wines by the dozen. With the one extra for that Naked Wines program. And that's how I'm trying different wines. And I'm actually very much enjoying it.
I sent you a photo of that to see if you wanted to use that. Could you use that?
No, because I'm already a member. So you need to actually be sending that off to someone.
I just put it to the rubbish man.
Someone sent an angry emoji and is just apologising for it. Barbara, it's okay. You were just looking for the spiders. That's okay. There you go. This is how Mum's doing it. I wrote spiders and that came up. The emojis. Yep.
Did your 12-year-old granddaughter teach you that? Because I didn't.
What's pink wine?
Oh, pink wine. I like pink wine.
What's pink? I've only known
Moscato
red
has
and
a pink
white.
wine. Moscato has a pink one.
Oh, well,
I
it
might
sounds
go
delicious.
there.
I haven't had one, I don't think. Now that I've gone and skipped past the regular line that I was
Sorry.
following, okay, where was I up to?
I did look, and now I've forgotten who it was.
Yes, so have I. Okay, oh, look, here you go. Hang on. Sent some photos of
Chantel?
the moon. We were up to here. So there we go. We did Tracy's.
Yep, we did Tracy from
And,
Barry.
oops, and Angela, I think, was the next one because we've got Kay's response to Kim coming up.
Oh, Kat and Kim.
All
right.
It's almost a Kath and Kim, isn't it? But it's not. It's Kay and Kim.
We'll go Kay and Kim. I love it. So, honey, the stalk card is for you. And I actually feel this one is around new beginnings. So take the time now to do the work on you. Let go of what no longer serves a purpose and open yourself up to receive those new beginnings.
Yes, and it also means putting the mirror up so that you can actually reflect back or allow that the energy that you don't need to be around you to be reflected and bounced off. So that's part of that journey. So it's just that mirror, but pointing outwards, not inwards. Yeah. Okay. There's Kim saying again, will my sister need to visit me? I love that.
Yes.
And I'll
you
just
need to open our heart. Unlock the heart.
What have I got for? There you go. Bow and arrow. Cupid's on its way.
And there's a heart on the end of that. You've got to open the heart to receive the love. Okay. Sorry, Kay.
Send me someone. Oh, yeah, stand out in the street with a cardboard sign. Oh, that's a lovely message. Thank you, Kay.
It's a good way to get.
But underneath it, we don't see it is a plea. Leanne, Roz, please, can you please shut her up and tell me when and where or if this? Well, it will.
Hey, Roz, I've got an idea. We could start up an intuitive dating service.
Hey, that would be very interesting.
It could be.
Wouldn't it?
That's it. Why sit there and watch
the
site and go, nah, they got that one wrong. They've got that one right.
Oh, God, no, I don't watch that.
Yeah. Oh, it's very interesting.
The only thing I watch is NCIS. I don't watch anything else.
Oh, I love it.
Who are we up to, Shauna?
Shauna?
We haven't done one for Shauna, have we?
No, I don't think we have, honey. So, Shauna, the wolf has come out for you, and it's very much about looking at the connections that surround you. Use your voice. It's time to speak up. Communication is going to be the key moving forward. All right.
Yeah. And with the tree, it is reconnecting with Mother Earth. Oh, excuse me, that was a hiccup. Grounding brings balance, so take time out to restore your energy. The other thing that trees have is roots. The roots go through into Mother Earth, and that is through the whole of the earth. What people don't realise or understand is how much of a strong network that trees actually have around the globe. It's not just localised to where their roots are too. So stretch it out. Really get in touch with that grounding energy. Yes. We said what the name of the deck is? I put it in there somewhere else, didn't I? It's further in the chat.
But we've got Inner Soul. Is that clear?
Inner Soul Guidance Oracle, yeah.
So you can go to my website, leannewinston.com, and I have a link in there for them, or you can go to innersoulguidance.com.au as Roz put up earlier.
I think that's the right spelling, wasn't it? Alison would like a card as the next one in line. Oh, what a cute dog. You could only see its eyes. You wouldn't want him with a black background, would you?
Is there a shoe next to it? Because I'm seeing a face in whatever white thing is.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It looks like an Ugg boot.
Yeah, can you see the face?
Yes, I can. I can. You can't see where I'm pointing there using my mouse because that doesn't show up. Dumb.
I love it.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So, honey, the feathers, it's very much about connecting to your spiritual realm. Know that you're not alone, that your loved ones are there. They are giving you the guided words and, even the signs. So look at what's coming up.
And it is about stepping through that door. Once you've got the signs and understand them, you take the steps, and that opens a doorway to what is next. Surrender to what it is that's coming through that avenue. Trust it. Okay, Alison? Now, Dee's mentioning that she's got some bad news about family members' health tonight. Will it be terminal?
I get there is something there, honey. I don't feel it's as bad as what you're thinking, though, as what you're expecting. So it is going to take some treatment, but I do feel there will be a positive outcome from it. Okay, sending lots of love. Try not to worry. I know it's easier said than done.
Yeah, I think the more it's communicated, that choking feeling in my throat or the coughing or whatever, I'm feeling constriction there. Is it something to do with the cancer of the throat, or is it just that people are finding it so hard to talk that you need to actually chat about it and get it out and in the open, clear the air? Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's quite as bad as it seems. It's because it's not being spoken about as well to the depths it needs. Oh, there, Shauna's actually responding with the name of the deck. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, thank you. And thank you for the thank yous. There's a few thank yous there now. Did we do one for Angela?
No, I don't think we did.
Avatar, that picture. So here's for you, Angela.
Okay, so I've got the house, and it's very much about go back within, going to your safe place, the place where you find balance. So when you feel like you're getting out of whack, go back within.
And for the times that you actually do venture out, just take, with the chance encounters, new journeys and explorations, just trust that it's okay. Move forward in whatever way that you feel you need to, even if it's only short-term, temporary type of thing. But have some fun, because the wind in the sails, like Leanne had mentioned for an earlier one, it really is that powers it forward. So allow that wind to move you forward in what direction, as much as spirit as well. So did we do one for Hayley?
I don't think we have.
We have? No?
No, I don't think we have. But I only threw that card at the thing. Yeah. So, honey, you got the wings, and it's very much about spreading your wings. Take that transformation, all right? There are no limitations, only those that you put on yourself.
And the Scorpion is just creating an awareness around what words are being used, what words you're hearing, what words you're speaking. It's the nuance. It's not so much the quantity or otherwise. What I'm feeling with that is tone, vibration, how it's sounding. Okay, just have an awareness around that it's. I'm almost feeling musical notes around it.
I love that.
Sounding pleasant. Yeah. Well, this is an interesting message with the little faces of those. Anyway, anything positive heading my way this year?
Oh, new connections, honey, is the reference I get. So find your voice, be heard, but also look at the new connections that's coming into your life this year as well. Okay? I feel
and especially the importance around the spiritual realm. It is strong. So know that you're never alone. You are receiving guiding messages from above, guidance, connection from that. Feel it strongly.
I love Roz, the common factor in a lot of these readings tonight is reminding people to connect to their spiritual realms. That connection is strong. Ask the questions. Open up.
So true. We've got one for Katie too.
Yeah. So, Katie, I've got the mirror card for you, and it is very much about the energy that surrounds you is not yours to absorb. Reflect it back at them. Okay? Send it back. You don't need it.
Yeah, and here we are, a flow of the energy still occurring through the cards that are being chosen. It really is the connections. It's staying connected with your spiritual guidance. It's staying connected with your inner soul, your inner self as well. And also that you do need to speak up. Wolf is communication. It's being heard. So use your voice as part of that. So whether there's things that you're sensing at the time that, I don't know whether I should tell them that because it's direct from spirit, voice it. Yes. Did we do one? Yeah, we did one for Carolyn Thomas. I've just got that one. Pretty sure. Excuse me. Oh, that's just Shauna confirming about the cards as well. So did we do one for Katie? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we just did. We haven't done one for Ashley. She's asked.
Yes, Kay saying you're a crack up. I'm nearly. What's she got there? I'm 60 or
Nearly 60.
Yeah, well, I'm just over it. So yeah, crack up as much as you like.
You can still have fun.
Yeah, and just think of it as it's a maturing like a fine wine. Some of them really do gain value the older they get. So just think of it.
I was thinking blue vein cheese.
Oh, yuck.
That'd probably go nice with a fine wine.
I'd just go for the aged Cracker Barrel, not a blue vein, thanks. No.
My daughter calls it mouldy cheese.
Yeah, I'm with her. Ugh,
yeah.
Lucky. No. Now, we've done one for Carolyn, haven't we? Yes.
I'm pretty sure
yes, we did. Yes. And Joe's sneezing.
Are you going the other way now? That's at the other end, isn't it?
I'm going down. I'm at 21, 23. Bit slow, I know, but this is where I'm up to on my list. Where are you looking?
We've done one for Emma.
Yeah, I was just looking at that because that's where I'm looking at what happened in the past 4 weeks. It's very relevant. Yeah. So we have done it. It was relevant.
Sending you lots of love, hun.
Yes. I don't think we've done one for Emily, have we?
I don't think so. It was a bride.
No, I can't remember that. I can't remember seeing that. Yeah.
So the dove honey. So very much about make a peace at offering, absorb that silence and that inner peace for now. Okay.
Oh, lovely! Look at the colours on that.
I know. I love them too.
Beautiful, right? Isn't it that one?
Yeah,
it's gorgeous. I love the dove one. With the dog, you deserve friendship, loyalty, support. Feel the unconditional love that surrounds you. You're probably not taking notice. Take notice. Okay. Spend that time to actually become aware of what is happening around you. I feel that you're too busy. You've got too into the doing instead of being. Okay. Yeah. And Ashley's saying hi. I don't think we've said hi to Ashley, have we?
I did earlier, but down for this, she's asking for some guidance. Can I leave that one for you to do?
Where's that one? How far?
Not much further down.
39. Just keep an eye on the 21, 24 there.
21, 24.
Because you know how hard it is for me to go out of line. I don't jump queues.
Yeah.
Is there anything that comes through for me? Actually, what I'm seeing is a lot of sunshine. It almost feels like you're going to be about to travel soon, is what I'm feeling, and planning into that. Are you an active person? I'm almost feeling like there's some running or canoeing, kayaking, something energetic that's as part of that plan.
Ashley's a personal trainer.
Oh, there you go.
She likes to be outside.
I'm feeling there is some travel coming up for you, though, because what I'm sensing is quite bright light type of area. So whether you're going north or whether it's going to be international, as it's coming into winter, you're going to be in the sunshine. So wherever that means for you, that's what I'm feeling that's coming as a message. Just prepare and plan for that. Make sure that it does happen, because unless you don't, you can get too busy and miss out that opportunity. Yeah, because we do still, even though you get messages from spirit, you can sometimes bypass that with your own free will. But in the end result is still that whatever task or part of your soul contract that you've made, you're still going to get that in. You're still going to make whatever arrangements happen at the end result anyway. Even if you ignore the step 1, the step 2, the step 3, by step 4, you'll certainly get the kick in the pants to say, hang on, take notice, you're doing it this way. If you know what I mean. Leanne
Yeah.
does.
That's it. I got
Yes.
told to cut a deck. I didn't want to do a reading for her because I know her quite well, but
Yeah.
the crown, honey, and it is very much about draw on the inner power. Change your luck is coming your way. Okay.
Cool stuff. Now, where did I get back to? It was 21, 24,
21.
wasn't it?
Oh, so you remembered.
I did. For once.
I
And this is for
love her.
Louise, because I don't think
Yeah.
we've done one for Louise, had we?
Yeah. No, we haven't. Sorry.
Mm.
Getting tired now.
Yeah.
Our card, honey, has come up for you, and it's very much about being observant. It's time to see things more clearly, draw on that feminine energy. And I love that because it is very much about sitting in that feminine energy currently.
Yeah. And dream catchers really are there for that purpose. You plan your goals, you make time to follow your dreams. So put that as part of your priorities, even if you need to be actually putting a little notepad and pencil next to your bed so you can remember what your dreams are in the morning. I usually say to myself, yeah, I'll remember that. No, I don't. So pen and paper or pencil paper, whatever.
Yeah.
And Joe's mentioning we're spot on with our reading too. So there
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Roz, we're just over 10 to 10.
Yeah, I was looking at that and
Time's
thinking, well,
gone
as
away
much
fast.
as we were late, yeah, we
It
do
was about
need to
15 minutes.
finish
Yeah.
short. I've just got to put this one up that Joe's shared. Discovered a wine called Red Hen. Beautiful. The only trouble is you can't stop at one glass. You mean one glass? I can stop. Yeah, I agree. A wine glass is actually the bottle.
Yeah, I was going to say, see? Why dirty glasses if you got a wine bottle?
I wouldn't drink from the bottle though. It's a bit, yeah, you get the
It needs
bits
to
in it
aerate,
then.
doesn't it? Red wine?
Yeah, that's why. Well, you technically don't put reds in the fridge. You let them come to room temperature. But if I have it left over, I do put it in the fridge because I know I'm not going to get to it for a day or two because it does sort of last. It's not often that happens. Most of the time I will finish the bottle, but usually when Tony's here. By myself, I have some left over. Yes.
There's only about 4 glasses to a bottle or something in there. That's what my dad keeps telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it's 4. Depends how big your glass is.
That's true. This is probably 3.
Yeah, for me, by myself, I tend to pour them a little bit extra on top, so that's all right. Now, there's that one that you said, yeah, you know Deirdre quite well. I wonder where that was. Ashley, we've done that. So, look, I think we probably are going to need to leave it there. What we're going to do is draw one card each as the completion of the evening so that for those who we haven't been able to get to individually, this will be meaningful for you. Just take the meanings as relevant for whatever your life situation is at the moment and really feel what Spirit's adding to that for you. Practice your own intuitive senses as well, okay?
So I've got the Tremolo that's come out, and it's very much about stepping out in front, not hiding in the shadows type of thing. So it's time to be seen, be heard, especially with these energy shifts that are coming through. And magic will happen when you stand in your power and you let go of the past.
Yeah. Can I just correct you on the
pronunciation? Yeah, I know I said it wrong. Go for it.
Chameleon. It's not
I call it many different
I know things. You do, but I have to correct it for this one because the chameleon really does hide in its own environment, and what it's showing you there is to bring yourself out, be seen, show, release your fears. We've got the lock and key furthering that flow of the energy of that message is to unlock those fears. Don't allow them to have any power over you. Release that. Just let your inner power and strength be your guidance with your spiritual connections, your guidance, your team, that's within you. Because guess what? We're all that oneness, including with our angels and our spirits and our archangels and everything. We are all that universal energy. We just need to be starting to acknowledge that and really sensing into and feeling that. And knowing the what we don't know, but we do know without knowing it. Isn't it?
That's it, exactly.
So is there any messages in that long line of still what needs to be read, sort of?
No.
Oh, look, I think this is it. Oh,
Use a straw.
there's one with Vicky. Reckon it's better cold.
Yeah, right.
I do like a cold red wine too. Who says it's better with a straw?
Joy.
Down the bottom.
2154.
Oh, I have
just use a straw.
We have gone a long way, haven't we? Yes,
I love
got it.
Beautiful.
Yes. And there you go. Mandy's just resonating for her that it's the throat chakra and all that too. So
love it.
Oh, thank you.
I love the way you're listening to how it feels for you, honey.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And that's what each and every one of us does need to be doing, is getting in touch with that is our soul center, or that inner self, the inner child, the higher self. There's so many different names that it's called in writings. We understand in the way that we need to. So really you can call whatever you need to by whatever label, so long as you're understanding what it means for you. Okay, so just a reminder, we are at Renmark next weekend. Yes. So this is where it should be being presented, I hope.
Friday night.
I wonder how. Yep, I'm wondering how I'm going to do that, but that's all right. We'll work it out.
Yeah. Even if it's in front of my laptop, the two of us are cuddled up together.
It could be what we end up doing
on the lounge.
So we look forward to that and being in Renmark. So for those who still haven't managed to make their booking, certainly you need to get in reasonably quickly. Yeah. There is still 7 days, but, you know, they do fill fairly quickly the closer it gets to when we're there. So
that's it. And if you know people in the area, please feel free to share the event page with them as well.
Yes. And other things will pop up as needing to be reminded of, because I can't remember what you've got on. You might be able to remind them.
Well, the things that come to mind is Renmark next weekend. The 3rd of April, we have our day workshop with the cards coming up. I am putting out, asking people for interest in doing level 2 in class, because I've got some people interested in that at the moment. So I just want to fill the class up before booking that. So if you're wanting to develop your skills, your intuition, please do check out my online class for the beginners, and level 2 is more your mid-level. So that's what I've got coming up. End of May, we're at the big expo at Wayville. I'm heading to Barmera in the early May, but that's a couple of nights away with my husband, so that won't be.
Yeah, so we'll see what the rest of the flow presents to us as we trust in spirit.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for being here, and we'll see you next week. Or for me, it's tomorrow morning at about 8 o'clock.
Oh, Mum's just reminding me. April the 30th is the expo at Elizabeth Shopping Centre as well, so that I'm running the fair there. Thanks, Secretary.
Yes. Thanks, Mum. So bye, everyone. Until next time.
Bye. Thank you.